Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you why I went back to school after almost 2 decades of work experience. So stay tuned. So the first reason why I went back to school was it was a lifelong dream. I'd always seen people who had advanced degrees and just quietly admired them. I admired their confidence. I admired how they were able to make something out of nothing. And someone might say, do you actually have to have a second degree for this to happen to you? And my answer is no. Maybe it just so happened that a lot of the people that I saw had second degrees. So, for me, it was something that I really admired. I loved what I saw and I desired it. In fact, many years ago, I had it on my vision board that I wanted to, have a second degree. And I'm grateful that I was finally able to make it happen. Number 2 is generational legacy. Growing up, I didn't really see a lot of people who had the kind of qualifications or work experience that I desired for myself. So I wanted a situation where sometime in the future, my kids can look back and say, my mom was this, she was a go-getter, she followed her dreams, she followed through, she fulfilled the promises that she made to herself. I wanted, to be an example to my cousins, to my nephews, my nieces, and I just wanted someone that, they could look up to. There was a survey that I saw about how the more educated a family is, the higher the likelihood that it will continue into their generation. So it's not unusual for us to see family of lawyers, family of accountants, family of PhDs, and that's something that I really desire for my generation. Of course, if my children desire to do something else, I will definitely support them. But at least they have a frame of reference. They have someone to look up to that has done something that if they do desire to do, they have an example to follow. Here's why I say representation matters a lot. Sometimes people who have done something that you desire to do gives you confidence that you can also achieve that same goal. And that's what I wanted for my kids and my generation. Third reason why I wanted an MBA is because I'm a lifelong learner. I believe that there's so much to learn in this world. As big as the world is, or as small as it is, there's so much to learn. Just look around you. There's always something fascinating that can trigger your curiosity. As a lifelong learner, the MBA gave me an opportunity to learn a lot of things outside of my day-to-day job. I was able to topics and subjects and, problems that I will not come across just because of where I sit in my organization. So definitely doing an MBA, it was very enriching. I learned a lot about sales and marketing, a lot about finance, relations, digital transformation, a lot of things. And besides the actual structured learning, there were other learnings that came with the MBA. Being able to pitch a startup, for example, speaking in front of a large audience, studying with a diverse group of people, learning about new cultures. There was so much to learn from the MBA. And the final reason is because I wanted to future-proof my career. I've seen opportunities come up, and not necessarily job opportunities. I've seen opportunities come up where they're asking for certain skill sets, certain experiences. And for me, I didn't want a situation where down the line, 10 years, 20 years down the line, an opportunity comes up, time and chance happens for me, and then the only reason why I'm unable to get this opportunity is because I'm lacking this experience. By that time, I feel like it would have already been too late. So for me, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. To give me an opportunity to reinvent myself, to put myself forward for opportunities, some opportunities that I don't even know exist as of today. The world is always evolving, and who knows what might come up in a few years' time, right? So for me, that was one of the reasons why I wanted the MBA. I must say at this point that ultimately, this was for me. I feel very proud that I took a bet on myself. I feel very proud of my MBA journey, that I desire to do something. I can't even tell you guys the amount of confidence that gives me. Knowing that you can desire something and you can work towards it and you can achieve success at the end of the day is truly an amazing experience that I wish for everyone. So If you're contemplating doing an MBA or you've done a second degree, I would like to hear from you in the comment section. I know that in this part of the world, a lot of people go for second degrees, either for relocation or just to have it. And for whatever reason you choose to do a second degree, I want you to know that it's valid. I mean, I went through that program almost 2 years of my life, and I can tell you that it's not been so. For whatever reason you decided, I celebrate you for taking a bet on yourself. It's not an easy journey. So I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section. Why did you do an MBA? Why did you go for a second degree? If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that I can do more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.